I'm with you on that too. Like now I won't tell a long-winded story, but in 2021, I had a spiritual awakening, and I've just been looking at all Eastern medicines and studying it like a lawyer would study it, and trying to find ways to defeat pain and increase focus without, having any sort of drugs or anything, and eating clean. And I've been able to abolish all the pain in my body for the most part, not being in three crazy ass car accidents, all like crushing my whole back. But I stand up straight. I got plenty of energy and don't take any of the prescriptions at all anymore. Like nothing, just
That's
by
really
doing like
awesome.
yoga stuff, stretching, still doing some getting
Here's
out
my
and
solution right
and
here.
with that, where's that? You sending that me and all that weed to me?
No, I'm saying that's my solution for all of
Yeah.
this shit. Right.
Well, no, I mean, weed will be, well, has always been a part of my process. So,
Yeah.
that's just a solution to something else.
Right.
So, I've been really just focused on holistic health and trying to raise my daughter in that same like mindset of, keeping the head above water. Everything is 100% mind. Every human has the same experience. It's just how we deal with it and how we move past it, and trying to make her into a human that's in control of her emotions. Saying your emotions are a part of you, but they are not you. Like you have to have them, and you have to have them in a way where you realize that it's just detrimental if you carry those emotions into any part of your life, but you have to have them out. And really, she's 9. So I've spent the past 3 years while my wife has been off on her own different fucking weird journey. Um, doing like really just raising her, and instilling in her like more of like a Buddhist style mentality of how to look at life. And that's where I've been spending a lot of my time. And that'll lead me right into Dragonfly too. Like I started, during COVID, I still had clients for Cushflex, and I just couldn't find anybody to help out with the work. So I started digging to do automation work and trying to figure out how I could take all of my talents in SEO and creative and all these things and link them all together so that I could let go of the things of the people that were causing me problems that were taking me away from spending time with my daughter and creating anxiety with my wife. So I built a crazy little automation software that basically let me run a little SEO agency with just myself and a number of Google Sheets to do everything from write SEO descriptions to publish videos across all the networks. Todd, you got to take some of that through TNM News, but it
Sure.
just really expanded into being able to remove everybody. And then I linked up with Boris, and I've known Boris since 2003. So, a long time. We worked together at a successful business together as well, where we had a enterprise white label email marketing firm, and built a number of pieces of software together. But we linked up after ChatGPT rolled out and just started talking. And we were combining our efforts because Boris is huge into automations and saving time. He has a daughter as well, and a wife as well that's similar to mine. So she's off on her own journey too. So it gives us the ability to take all of our 20 plus years of knowledge as internet marketers, to take all these automations and build it into where we see the future. And that was in video. And Todd, you've known about video marketing the whole time since you were in your 30s or your 20s. And same thing with you, Billy, too. So what I noticed is that it was the one thing in my creative process that was a giant pain in my fucking dick. I hated having to hire creatives. I hated having to put 8 hours together to build a video and then it'd be marginally okay. And even to do like explainer type videos. So, Boris, who's very creative, and, he won't boast or brag too much, but he has a long line of history in music, has a degree in music. So he masterfully builds soundtracks to all the videos and everything, and said, I can automate this whole process. And so over all of 2023, we worked hand in hand in building an enterprise level tool that would take all the AI technologies to take every element of the creative process from your creative person who writes a script to trying to have a video created for it, hunting down the stock video image, and then trying to translate whatever
Audio dubbing.
What's that?
The audio dubbing.
Oh yeah, any exact audio dubbing, voiceover artists, all that shit, and just saying, how can we leverage all these latest, greatest AI technologies plus our marketing knowledge, package them up into one tool and allow us to create a video just by pushing out an idea. And that's how we got into really like making this software and saying, all right, Dragonfly is a video creation software to make faceless internet videos. So if you want to be a guy who has a hobby and wants to go out and push a hobby, you can create your own hobby business and have a video produced literally from a browser or your phone in 10 minutes about any video. It can be professionally done, optimized to all the way to the T, has all the thumbnails, everything to be able to do to take all of the difficulties that people face with technology. And Todd, thank you for the inspiration of making things easier, because we had that huge gap in our communications, and the automation were able to close that gap. So think of this as a masterful evolution of taking all of the video projects that we were working on together and now being able to take topics of any type in any industry. I know we're talking Smuggleverse today, but it doesn't matter what it is, to be able to take just your idea, bring it into a prompt, and then have a video created for it that allows you to potentially find a way to monetize it. And the goal is monetization, right? Like no matter what, if you have a business or a brand, then we can take the same exact script and say, we can build it and custom make it to do whatever you want it to do, no matter what the compliance is, no matter what the look, the feel is. If there's a standardized look and feel for Smuggleverse and it has to look a certain way every single time, then we build that in when we first get started. And from there, then it just becomes a tool after the whole back end is organized in a way that's compliant with what you want it to say, how you want to say it, all the assets that you need. From there, you can then just crank out videos every 10 minutes about any topic that you want. What's an NFT? How is an NFT similar to this? And what we do when you ask those questions, it queries a very customized version of ChatGPT 4. And when we have ours, Boris has one that he's been benchmarking, which is about aliens in space. And the one that I did was about Jesus Christ. And Todd, I told you about this too, because it's the only thing that I do.
Oh, I thought you were Tennessee. I thought you fucking went bonkers on me. I was like, holy shit, what
this
happened to
guy went
Ryan?
crazy. But I knew that those were
I was like, the tribe lost another one. What happened?
always there. But I had been reading the terms and conditions. And so anything that we have worked on in the past has been restricted. And Boris was doing aliens, which was fringe. So I'm like, let me go on something that I know that I can benchmark to show that it's not going to be blocked anywhere. I'm just going to go with Christianity. And that was a good way to say, here's a clean topic that all of the platforms like. They like this content. So there's no chance it's going to get blocked. Boris ran into a couple of problems with some of the platforms saying, yeah, we don't have to
YouTube.
love it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you have a word alien in any of the videos, it gets 0 views right there, and then like there's no hiding it. It's funny.
What about
smuggling? So it's, go ahead.
What about smuggling?
It doesn't matter. Like, cause when I say we have a customized version of GPT-4, it's completely customized. So if you say, no matter what, it might get, even if it does get blocked, Julie, it still is out there. Like the people are still going to find it.
No, not the smuggling. Those are intermediate words.
Yeah, I don't think it would be. I don't think that it would be. Aliens, there's some truth there, and so they want to keep it undercover. Smuggle
usually
words,
that and political stuff too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can customize it to fit and look like absolutely anything that you want it to look like, and really just take out all of those kinks in the process and take the creative control from where it belongs, which is, in your hands, either of your guys' hands, and then go directly to producing a video that works for marketing. So that's what I've been working on, Billy, since 2021. And this is the culmination of it. of
All
making tools that are not meant to monetize and go out with the software. It was the tools that were meant to allow me to spend more time and allow Boris to spend more time and have the freedom to, be entrepreneurs and work less, because knowing the future is video, we can do, a month's worth of work in a business day and get it scheduled and have it done and just running fucking perfectly. And so that for us has just been the goal, is how can we do more of what we want to do in the future? If we know we like to be internet marketers, I know I like making videos, and I know I'm going to be in this sphere for forever now, especially since, everybody, like the internet is real life. They're synonymous. I might as well make some tools that allow me to enjoy as much of my life as possible. And when I told this to the